let's try and do a long form video here and see if we can get it a little better. A little bit more in depth. Anyways, so this garden started off laying out these logs that you can see up the side, both sides, this end, then I just got a 2x6 at the other end. And then I dug out 1 shovelful deep, so all the dirt along the sides there, 1 shovelful deep of the dirt, and then I filled it up higher than the logs in most places, not all the way, with pieces of firewood that were either rotten or knotty or whatever. Either I couldn't split it, or it was rotten, or I just didn't want to burn it in the fireplace. Anyways, a lot of that stuff, mostly hardwoods, and then you'll see a little bit of construction lumber in there. That is basically yellow pine. None of the construction lumber is pressure treated. It's all just the cut ends off a frame in my roof, and I did not add any of the pressure treated stuff in there. So on top of the wood, I did 3 bucketfuls. You see the white bucket there in the background. 3 bucketfuls of chicken manure sprinkled on this. This bed's about 5 foot wide and about 12 feet long. And so in that area, about 3 of those 3-gallon bucketfuls of chicken manure with feathers and whatever else in it. There's also some bones from the dogs, just basically filling it up with that layer. At this point, I think I'm going to wait for the rain that's supposed to come in about 3 days. We're supposed to have a heavy thunderstorm here, move through in about 3 days. And then my neighbor got a bunch of wood chips, a lot more than he was expecting when he had a wood chip dump. He was expecting about 2 to 3 loads. He ended up getting 8 loads of wood chips. So I'm going to go fill the back of my truck up with wood chips from him. I've already talked to him about that. And we're going to get some wood chips on here for the layer above all this and try and fill in the gaps with the wood chips. And then after that, I am going to shovel a lot of this dirt back over the top in a thin layer over the top of the wood chips. And then we should be ready to plant. So I'm thinking in about a week from now, I'll be ready to plant this garden, and we'll start getting our cool season crops in. And we'll go from there. And then I've got it laid out to do another one right here. And then I've got some 2x6s. I'm not sure what I'm going to do for a third garden bed. But I've got to get a couple of the more short logs to go across the ends on that one, and then dig that one out. But I want to finish the one before I start the other 2. And I'll figure that one, I'll get my cool season stuff in, and then hopefully have these ready by the time I'm ready to plant stuff like the summer squash and winter squash and other stuff. And then this end one I might just fill up with compost and just plant corn or something in it. I'm not sure yet. Haven't really planned out the garden yet because I don't know how many beds I'm going to end up with. But at this point, I'm trying to get the one bed done. And then once that one's done, see how it goes from there. My reasoning for doing the hugelkultur is I want a garden bed that's going to last, that's going to get better over time, and something that I can grow food in year after year, and not just grow it in one season and then have to do a whole bunch of amendments for the next season and the next season and the next season. I want to just be able to create a garden bed and go from there, and be able to grow multiple years in a row in it. Anyways, if you guys are liking these videos, hit the like button and subscribe if you're not already subscribed. And I hope to see you on the next video. Alright, that's it for this one.